You're listening to Fountain of Thought with your hosts, Dennis Fountain and Sonny Rain. One small step for man, one giant leap for America.
This show contains adult themes and language. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome, everyone, to Fountain of Thought. This is the podcast where we talk about anything and everything. Call in or leave us a voicemail on our listener line at 413-612-8037. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter at TalkFOT. Subscribe on YouTube and Rumble, or visit our website at fountainofthought.com, where you're going to find contest registrations, shout-out requests, and so much more. Now, as always, I'd like to welcome my co-host and broadcast partner, Sonny Rain. Sonny?
Just go down, 2 blocks down to the right. Whatever.
To the right?
Hey,
Sonny, how are you doing?
Oh, I was on my way to my vacation, and we are stuck in good old state of Maryland.
Maryland?
Yep, Maryland.
What's their state motto? Do you know? Maryland?
I have no idea.
I don't know either. I was just curious. Why didn't you go to Virginia?
I didn't plan on being on tonight, so forgive my mess.
All right. Well, it's been a while. We've been on hiatus for a while.
Long while.
Long while. And for those listeners that are listening on the traditional podcast avenues, you may or may not know we are now doing video. So we're now on YouTube and Rumble. So you can listen live, or you can watch a recorded show.
And you can finally look at Sonny Rain and say, wow, is that man fat?
Wow. I was going to say attractive, good-looking. What a hunk of a man. What a hunk.
Don't start off the show being nice. That only means you're going to be just god-awful by the end.
God-awful by the end. Okay.
God-awful. Don't make me drag out the Bible again.
Oh, I'm sorry. I won't do that. Not at all, I promise. So on this kickoff episode, I wanted to talk about the law, if that's okay with you.
I am the law.
We have several ballot initiatives here in the state of Massachusetts that are going to make headway to the voters this fall, and some of these pertain nationwide. So I thought we'd discuss a couple of them and see what our thoughts are about them, and if you and I agree, disagree, or just, general thoughts. Sound good to you?
My favorite ballad in high school was Faithfully by Journey.
Really? It's ballot.
Oh, ballot. Oh.
Yeah.
Enunciate, please.
Enunciation.
Ballot. Yes.
Ballot.
No,
ballot. Not ballad.
Now we're cooking with
ballad.
Now we're cooking with cooking grease.
Okay. Was that one of your favorite songs you used to sing?
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's a good tune. That's a good tune. Yeah. All right. So first up is voter ID registration, and what they want to do is they want to have people, when you come to vote, you have to present a valid government ID or a tribal ID. In lack of an ID, then you can sign a statement saying who you are and where you live. It seems pretty straightforward to me, but I guarantee you it's not going to be.
Well, do you mind if I jump in on this?
Yeah, jump in. That's what I'm,
Okay. Well, let me tell you right now, this opposition to voter ID is absolutely absurd, okay? Bottom line is, we ID for everything out there. You can't buy a pack of cigarettes, or you can't buy booze. You can't go into certain clubs. I mean, this is not a new practice where you have to produce ID to show who you are.
You can't buy whiteout at Walmart.
Or spray paint, for that matter. Yeah. Okay, so the excuse of, that's going to make it for some people, they're not going to be able to vote. That's a crock.
They're saying it's racist.
It's a crock. Well, let's not even go on that one. That's even more bizarre. But the bottom line is, in this day and age, you have some sort of an ID. And to ask for an ID at the polls, why not? Prove who you are. It protects you. It protects your vote. It protects your vote from somebody else stealing it, and it makes sure that you have a confidence that your vote has been cast.
Right.
And in addition to that, I have no idea what I was just about to say. Have you been having this problem? I don't know. Is it something in the water? I mean, mid-sentence, I'm just like gone.
Well, we had a boil order here, so we had to boil our water for a while. So it's,
I did that train just.
Well, maybe in Maryland, that water in Maryland, I heard you got to look out for. Sorry for those viewers in Maryland, but Yeah. No, to me, this is a no-brainer, and I don't know why it's taken so long and what the big hubbub is. Well, listen, I know what the big hubbub is certain people on a certain side say, listen, it's oppression of voters, but it's just a ploy so somebody might be able to cheat, in my opinion.
Like it is. It's so you can stuff ballot boxes.
Yeah.
And on top of that one, and this vote in by mail, well, vote in by mail if it's registered ahead of time.
That's crazy.
I don't, again, I don't have a problem as long as it's accounted for. But this putting, like California, putting it out on a program, I believe, or a website, you download the ballot, you fill it out, and you mail it in. Well, how many can you print? And who's going to stop you or watch you doing it? Nobody.
Look at the guy they pulled over in the restaurant parking lot or something. He was asleep or whatever. Knock on the hello, sir. What's the problem here? And the guy was high as a kite, and he had a whole bunch of stolen mail-in ballots.
Yeah. And you notice we haven't heard much about that. There's no
of course not.
Going into that.
No.
But I remember where my train was going. The bottom line with this, as far as Massachusetts goes, they're telling you even if you don't have the ballot, the ID, they're not saying you got to go home and you can't vote. They're just saying, well, then you're going to have to fill out this sheet.
Right.
If there's any questions later, then you may have to produce something. So it's not like nobody's going to lose the chance to vote.
Right.
So
And
it's a crock. It's a big crock.
You attest to who you are. Yeah.
So how would we want? You want to vote yes for that then?
I'm saying yes to voter ID.
Yeah, thumbs up on voter ID.
Thumbs up to voter ID because it's going to be the law.
The law.
The law. I am the law. All right. Next one I want to talk about is sale of fireworks. So Massachusetts, believe it or not, is the only state that bans fireworks completely. And they're looking to change that. So the new proposed law will require you can have permission, use, and sale of consumer fireworks by persons 21 years of age or older, as long as you don't have any fireworks going off in school property. Apparently, they don't want any in preschool, kindergarten, or grades 1 through 12, or any educational services. All right, I can deal with that. And you have to be 21 or older. I can deal with that. The only other caveat, I believe, is they're going to put a time frame on it of hours of operation. And it says here, fireworks outside of the hours of 12 p.m. to 11 p.m., except on December 31st and July 4th, the weekends immediately before and after the 4th of July, at which time that will be extended to 12:30 in the morning. What say you on fireworks?
Well, first of all, it isn't necessary to put all the extras in there. Bottom line is, Massachusetts is a small state. If you want fireworks, it's not going to take you very long to cross the border.
Yeah, we go over to New Hampshire and get them.
I have been listening. There hasn't been a 4th of July in my lifetime. I haven't heard firecrackers, M80s, cherry bombs, butt whistles, you name it, going off. Okay, so it's not a situation where, this is something new that we're going to be having available to us. It's always been there. It's going to be one simple advantage. The sale now will go to our sales tax and not another sales tax. I mean,
another state sales tax, right?
If these things are going to be bought and blown up, we might as well get the money for it instead of making some other state rich.
Yeah.
So again, this comes under parenting. This comes under making sure that there's an age limit to obviously to buy them,
and being responsible.
As long as it's responsible and people use that word,
common sense.
Then I see no reason why we shouldn't do it. I got a thumbs up on that one.
Thumbs up?
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. All right, thumbs up. All right, that one was pretty easy. All right, so the last one I want to talk about is a happy hour. A lot of states have happy hour. Massachusetts does not, and there is a new proposal that they wish to vote on, and it will allow establishments to give free drinks to one or more persons, sell 2 drinks to one person at the same time, sell drinks at discounted prices included at private functions, sell unlimited drinks to any person for a set time period, including private functions, sell drinks to persons at lower prices than the general public is charged on the same day, including private functions. How say we on
suggestion?
Yeah.
Before I vote on this, I don't want to talk about it. I want to table this one for a future episode.
You want to table this one for a future episode?
There is so much to discuss here. All I'm going to give you is my thumbs down.
Thumbs down.
Thumbs down on the happy hour, and I believe we're going to need a whole segment to go over this.
See, I'm giving a thumbs up.
No, see, that's going to make for an interesting show. Then
you're a thumbs down. So we want to have a whole show about Happy hour.
Not only the happy hour, but a lot of stuff that goes with it, hand in hand. Yeah, definitely.
So
You
what
agree?
do you mean goes with it hand in hand?
Well, you got there I go again. So it goes transportation to and from. How that affects cities versus suburban areas. Where you had your last drink. There's so much to this. There's so much to this to consider, because you just can't say his happy hour and not look at all the pros and cons that go with it. So
Okay.
I think it'll be a good discussion rather than try to just cram it into.
Try to jam it into 2 or 3 minutes. You want to have a
especially
whole...
seeing we both disagree, and I am right, but I
Excuse
do
me?
believe I have to give
Excuse
you
me?
well, I have to give you your chance, and so I can at least. I have to wrap my head around what you're saying before I laugh at it.
Okay. All right.
Because listen, I was a professional drunk. You weren't, so I speak from experience.
So
And a
you
lot
know
of
about
it-
happy
a
hour
lot of it.
firsthand? Okay. All right. So
Hey, well, let me just say right now.
Yeah.
I'm very proud. We went into hiatus because I had a severe drinking problem, and I admit to it. I did. It almost killed me. I was in the hospital for well over 7 months, and if it wasn't for my best friend taking care of me, I wouldn't have made it.
so
He was there every step of the way, and he helped me get into programs, and I'm well over 3 years sober now, and so when I say I can speak from experience on the subject of booze.
so what you're saying is
I can-
JD came to help you?
Oh, Jack Daniels, and he had a couple of friends too. Jim Beam was over, and they brought their cousin Southern Comfort and a whole lot of other.
I apologize to everyone out there. You can see my dog. That is Fluke.
Hi, Fluke.
So, all right. So, what do you say next week we do a discussion on that?
All right,
You want to do that?
But in the
next-
meantime, again, I'm thumbs down.
and
on
I am
the
thumbs up.
question.
I am thumbs completely up on that.
Okay.
So I find that fascinating that you actually. You know what? It's good we disagree. We shouldn't agree on everything, but I am a little perplexed at that. But hey, it'll be a good topic for discussion.
We're not done with this subject though, right?
With what subject?
The law.
Do you have more you wish to discuss?
Well, there's something else that I wanted to discuss.
What do you want to talk about?
Seatbelts.
Seatbelts.
This has been something that's gone on and off, on and off, but with our ballots throughout the years. And I don't know. I'm twisted on that one. I find it to be forced to wear a seatbelt, and I have my reasons because I was involved in an automobile accident that had I been strapped in, I probably would have got killed. Not to say that the luck of the draw, like that's going to go every time, but I just feel as the driver, you should have I don't see where that has to be a requirement to.
Okay. Again, I'm going to disagree
Well, I figured you would.
because I think wearing a seatbelt is a responsible person should, and the reason is it keeps you in control of your vehicle if you start to sway or move or whatever. And I've been in I've been in 6 accidents and always hit from behind. And I got to tell you, the seatbelt has saved my life. So yours not wearing one saved your life. Mine wearing one saved my life. I think that is something that should be enforced because it does allow you to stay in control of that vehicle for a longer period of time. It does keep you safe from going somewhere else. But see, that's like a separate issue for me because the way I look at laws is like a helmet law. I don't agree with the helmet law. I think if you want to run around without wearing a helmet on a motorcycle, that's your right. You putting on a helmet does nothing to save anyone else's life. It does nothing.
Yeah,
you disagree with that as well?
Well, no, I don't disagree with it. But you're saying you're saying the helmet is a safety issue to operate a motorcycle. That's what they're saying. But
No,
that's
I'm
what
not.
No, that's
I'm-
what they're saying.
Yes,
the
that's
law
what they're
says.
saying.
You have to wear a
but-
helmet because for the safety of operating that motorcycle. Well, it's the same thing. You have to wear a seatbelt to operate a car.
No, because a helmet only comes into play.
One a choice and
No.
one the other. I don't know. I
Yeah,
think
but
that's
when
it.
you
That's-
wear a helmet, the only time that helmet is going to help you is when your head hits the pavement or another car, or another vehicle. It's not going to help you in control of that motorcycle. It's not going to help you stay stable. It's not going to help you stay on the road. It's not going to help you with anything. In fact, if anything, it might impair you a bit. So I like New Hampshire, and I think there's another state that does that, but I don't agree with the helmet law. that is a personal preference. I think everyone should wear one because I think you're stupid if you're going out there, even going 30 miles an hour. You hit the ground, your head, forget it, you're done. But
all right. Well, not so we're going to be sitting here beating our usual dead horse. Okay.
Do we have a name for that horse?
No, not yet.
Okay.
We should come up with one though.
Oh, let's have the viewers.
Yeah, we have a dead horse we like to beat constantly. So
want to beat that dead horse.
We need a name for him.
Yeah.
But no, listen.
Yeah.
Regardless, why the law is in place. What the part that I guess really twists my nipple is if you get caught and you're not wearing it is the amount of punishment they go to enforce it.
Well,
okay. I can understand a safety violation ticket. Okay, whatever, $25, $50 here. Fine. But this crap of taking that further and then enforcing
in
it on your
Massachusetts
insurance and
for
things of that
6 years.
Okay, that I have a problem with.
Yeah.
Because let's face it,
The penalty doesn't fit the crime.
And we've all gotten in the car and forgot to put our seatbelt in from some time to another. And if you happen to get caught with it off, again, well, in most cases, you'd hope you get a warning. But if you don't, and the police officer believes he wants to write you up, and you get a fine for that, I'm okay with that. It's the same thing with inspection stickers.
It's a moving violation, right? And it
if
shouldn't.
you forget to get your sticker changed on time, and you get pulled over, you get a violation. I get that part, and I'm not against that.
Right.
But putting it on my insurance, and I have to pay for that for 6 years? No,
for 6 years,
no.
yeah.
I
agree.
That is just extorting money unnecessarily from people. So that's probably why. That's probably the majority of the reason why I'm against the seatbelt. But I'm not a big fan of being told what to do anyway. But I don't know.
I hear you. Civil liberties, and I get it. I understand that. But anytime you infringe on someone else's rights, that's where I kind of see an area that the government can step forward and make a law or propose a law. Anyways.
Well, I'm going to admit you brought up a valid point. I didn't think about the control factor that if you are the seatbelt would help you stay in control if so you're not falling to the left, falling to the right.
Especially if you're wearing these silky shorts, these silky boxer shorts, and you got leather seats.
Yeah, let's move right along to our next subject.
All right. Any final thoughts on the law?
Yes.
Yes.
Respect the blue.
Respect my authority.
Respect the blue.
Respect the blue.
And respect the law.
All right. All right, we gotta pay some bills, so we're gonna be right back after I fly like an eagle and let my spirit carry me.
Why was the basketball court all wet? Because the players kept dribbling on it.
The dad joke. Corny, groan-worthy, but also one of the simplest ways to share a moment with your kids.
What did the buffalo say when he dropped his son off for school? Bye, son.
So take a moment to make your kid laugh, because dad jokes rule. Make your kid laugh today. Go to fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
All right, welcome back. If you are interested in becoming a sponsor or advertising on our show, drop us an email at talkfot or give us a call at 413-612-8037.
Do you have a dad joke for me?
Do I have a dad joke for you? Yeah. What would happen if all the cars in the nation suddenly turned pink? Are you stumped?
I'm speechless.
You're speechless? So think about it. All the cars, they all just suddenly turned pink.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
And you got nothing?
No, I got nothing.
We'd have a pink carnation.
Oh, God, that was just god awful.
Well, that's a dad joke. What do you want me to tell you?
Oh, my beard.
The moment you've been waiting for is finally here. Yes, true or false headlines.
All right, everyone. True or False Headlines is sponsored by the Ludlow Lions Club Period Project. Please consider making a feminine hygiene product donation to the Ludlow Lions Club so they may distribute them to those in need. Donations can be given to any Ludlow Lion or stop by their eyeglass recycling booth at the Ludlow Community Market on Saturday, October 2nd and Sunday, October 3rd. So I'm going to read you a couple of headlines here, and it's very simple. You just tell me which one is true and which one is false.
First of all, I just want to tell you, nobody does a commercial plug like you do.
Plug. Okay, we're gonna move right into this. All right, so 2 headlines. One is good, one is bad. Sonny, man banned from Yellowstone for frying chicken in the hot springs, or Cajun chicken lips at local Louisiana diner actually chicken anal glands.
What?
One of those is an actual headline. The other one is false.
What was the second one again?
Cajun chicken lips at local Louisiana diner actually chicken anal glands.
Oh, I'm going with that one.
You're going with that one?
That's too wacky not to be true.
Sorry.
Oh, really?
It's the first one. A man from Idaho Falls, Idaho, has been banned from Yellowstone for 2 years after he tried to fry chicken in a hot springs at the national park. The man, who has not been publicly named, was found by park rangers on August 7th with cooking pots and 2 chickens in a burlap sack in a hot spring in the Shoshone Geyser Basin region, East Idaho News reported. Traveling through thermal areas is prohibited in Yellowstone due to a risk of danger and injury, and the man was cited for violating closures and use limits. He pleaded guilty in Mammoth Hot Springs Court on September 10th and was fined $1,200. He was also ordered to serve 2 years of unsupervised probation, during which he'll be banned from Yellowstone National Park.
Now, look, I'm no Gordon Ramsay, but if you put the chickens in a burlap bag and you submerge them into a hot spring, that's either going to be boiled chicken or steamed chicken. I don't see where they're getting the fry out of that.
Well, the problem is...
You're stupid.
I'm stupid.
No, not you. The guy.
Stupid.
That's his problem. So, all right.
I thought the show was turning on me again.
No. Here's the next one. See if you can do better this time. All right. One is good, one is bad. Condom factory recycled used prophylactics, or teacher suspended for using a condom to open a pickle jar. Which one do you think is true?
With all the wacky stuff going on in schools right now, I'm gonna guess I wouldn't put it past a teacher trying to open a pickle jar with a condom.
You
I'll go
think
with
that's
number 2 that is our correct headline. Really? Oh, no. You're not going down. No.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Police in Vietnam have confiscated an estimated 345,000 condoms used, which have been cleaned and resold as new, state media reported. Footage broadcast by state-owned Vietnam television, VTV, this week showed dozens of large bags containing the used contraceptive scattered across the floor of a warehouse in a southern province of Binh Duong. Police said the bags weighed over 360 kilograms, or 794 pounds, equivalent to 345,000 used condoms, according to VTV. The owner of the warehouse said they have received a monthly input of used condoms from an unknown person. State newspaper Toy Tree reported. A woman detained during the bust told police that the used prophylactics were first boiled in water, then dried, and get this, reshaped on wooden phalluses before being repackaged and resold as new. VTV said it was not clear how many of the recycled condoms had already been sold. The detained woman said she received 17 cents for every kilogram of recycled condoms she produced. Neither she nor the owner of the warehouse was available for comment. And in case you...
Oh, this is awful.
Yeah. In case you doubt the validity, you go to our website, fountainofthought.com, and we have a picture.
Why? That's all you need to say to sum that up. Why?
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 I don't know. Money. Again, everything else is money based.
Dear God.
Yes. All right. So
Let's play Hollywood Soundbite Theater.
All right. Sonny and I are going to each pick a contestant every week to play, and then we'll volley 3 movie sound clips at each other with a chance to earn a point for a movie title, character, and actor. If we correctly identify all 3, 5 points will be awarded. We are allowed 1 clue and 1 pass per game. Each week, the winning contestant's name will be entered into our monthly $25 gift card giveaway. Register for all our contests at fountainofthought.com. So since we're starting this fresh, we have no one to play with. Got no one to play with, Sonny. No one. So there's no one to play with.
Thank God, because there's only used condoms available.
That's right. So this is just going to be between you and I for funsies to tell everyone what's going on. So if you're listening or you're watching us, please send in your name, and we want to help you earn $25. All right.
Where did they send that information?
If they go to our website at fountainofthought.com, there is a form to fill out. A form has your name and contact information.
Just fill out the form.
Yeah, fill out the form. Yeah.
Okay. Who's going first?
You go first. Go ahead.
I insist you go first.
All right. I'll go first. All right.
I want to go first.
Okay. Then.
Go ahead. That's all right.
All right. So you ready? Here is your first volley.
What a world where Frank Jr. and all the Frank Jr.'s can sit under a shade tree, breathe the air, swim in the ocean, and go into a 7-Eleven without an interpreter. I want a world where I can eat a sea otter without getting sick. I want a world where the Democrats will put somebody up there worth voting for.
I'm going to go with Leslie Nielsen, Frank Drebin of Naked Gun.
Which Naked Gun?
Oh, give me a break.
I'm sorry, which Naked Gun?
You're going to go there?
Yeah.
I'm sure you want to go there. Because if you want to go there, if you want to go into specific sequels, you're done.
Fine.
It was
Fine.
2.
It was 2. Very good. Very good.
See, I knew it.
Yeah. All right. Throw it.
Your first one is...
Do it again and again.
Hey, you shut your face. If we want to hear you talk, I will shove my arm up your ass and work your mouth like a puppet. You hear me? You hear
me? I'm gonna go with damn it, I can't think of his real name.
It's a moment. I'm telling you.
I know. I'm gonna go with the movie is Shaft. The name of the character would be Shaft, and it's oh my God. It's from Marvel there.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
That that bald guy there.
Bald guy, yeah.
That bald guy. If you give me a second, can't think of his name. Samuel L. Jackson. Wow, pull that out.
So what's your complete answer?
Complete answer is Shaft, Samuel L. Jackson.
Well, except for the third one, you're going to take the shaft on the two shafts. So I'm going to give you Samuel L. Jackson, and for that you get a 1 point.
1 point.
Yep.
What was it?
Oh, well, you just take my word for it. That's
No. What was it?
It was Samuel L. Jackson.
I know, but what movie?
And that was Officer P.K. Highsmith from the movie.
Oh, that was
The Other Guys.
The Other Guys. All right.
Other Guys.
The Other Guys. Okay, here is your next clue. Are you ready?
No, I don't like you. I think you're a fake cop. The sound of your piss hitting the urinal, it sounds feminine. If we were in the wild, I would attack you. Even if you weren't in my food chain, I would go out of my way to attack you. If I were a lion and you were a tuna, I would swim out in the middle of the ocean and freaking eat you. And then I'd bang your tuna girlfriend.
Oh, I'm going to have to go with the other guy. That would be Mark Wahlberg. And I don't remember his character name.
This is so bizarre. I swear to you, there is no fix here. I didn't know what you were playing. You didn't know what I was playing. That's amazing that we both
We do that a lot of times.
That's amazing. Yeah, so it is The Other Guys. You are correct. The character name is Terry Hoyts, and by Mark Wahlberg. So you'll get 2 points for that. So you're up to 7. So yeah, good job. Very, very, very good job.
Thank you. I'd like to thank the Academy.
Yes. Okay. It's your turn.
It's my turn?
It's your turn.
Okay.
If you want me to be brutally honest,
think you just have a morbid desire to burn in hell.
Okay. Again, I can't think of the guy. He's a black guy. He played God in
That's
Bruce
not
Almighty.
Help you on this one.
I'm gonna go with the movie Seven. I don't know his name, the character name, and God, why can't I think of his name? I don't know.
Right now, there's listeners out there going, "It's so and so, you
Yeah, I
stupid
know.
man."
Yeah, he was also in. I know Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. I know who he is.
He's the man that you want to talk about your life story.
I know. I love his voice. He's got a really good
You
voice.
want him to introduce you at the Emmys.
Yeah. That's it. I'm just going to go with that. I can't think of his name, and I don't want to sit here and bore everyone. I'm sorry. As soon as you say it, I'm Morgan Freeman. Oh God, yes.
Not only that, you're wrong on the movie and the thing. It was Along Came a Spider, and the character was Alex Cross.
Okay. Well, you're going to clean up.
That's 3 of them for that, baby.
Thanks. All right, this one is a pretty easy one, and you're definitely going to get at least one of them correct. You ready?
Yeah.
Hand over your license and registration. Your registration? Hurry up, meow.
Sorry.
Is there something funny here, boy?
No.
Well, then why are you laughing, Mr. Larry Johnson? All right, meow, where were we?
I'm sorry. Are you saying meow?
Am I saying meow?
I thought.
Don't think, boy. Meow, do you know how fast you were going? Meow, what is so damn funny?
I could have swore you said meow.
Do I look like a cat to you, boy? Am I jumping around all nimbly-bimbly from tree to tree?
No.
Am I drinking milk from a saucer? No. Well, do you see me eating mice? Now, you stop laughing right now.
Yes, sir.
Now, I'm gonna have to give you a ticket on this.
But
no buts, meow. That's the law. Not so funny, meow, is it?
That's the law.
And that is a Super Trooper.
Super Troopers, correct. That is the movie.
That is the movie. I know he's from Broken Lizard. I don't remember his actual real name, and his character was Rabbit. And Lou, you want the officer's name, don't you?
Did they call him Rabbit? That wasn't his name.
They called him Rabbit. That was
that must have been his nickname because his real name was Foster.
They always called him Rabbit during the whole thing.
Okay, and the actor? Do you know the actor?
No, I know it if you said it, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
Paul Soter.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Paul Soter. All right, I know we only said 3. Did I do my 3 or did I did my 3, right? Do you have one more for me or is that it?
No, that was it.
That was it. Okay, I got a bonus one for you.
Okay.
Just because I like the clip. Ready?
Yep.
Nice beaver.
Thank you. I just had it stuffed.
It's Naked Gun, Officer Frank Drebin, and it's the first Naked Gun.
You're right.
Oh, you only did 2, buddy. You only had Alex Cross, and you had.
So you owe me one then?
Yeah, I still owe you one.
Oh, okay. Well, then give me one then.
Okay, here you go.
Oh, I know what you're thinking. Mine's bigger than yours, right? It's not fair. Throw it away. All right? Come on. How about if I show you what it's like to be a victim like this guy?
I'm going to pass. I'm going to pass on that one.
Steven Seagal. Hard to Kill.
Oh, okay.
Mason Storm was the character.
Okay.
Okay, here's your final one.
Okay.
None of these aptitude scores meet even the lowest standards for graduation. In fact, most of the disabled cadets scored much, much higher.
They did.
Yeah, even in marksmanship.
Can I get a clue, please?
Yeah. She also was. She was in Bridesmaids.
And am I allowed to ask for the clue one more time? Not the clue, the soundbite one more time.
None of these aptitude scores meet even the lowest standards for graduation. In fact, most of the disabled cadets scored much, much higher.
They did.
Yeah, even in marksmanship.
Wow. I think she's also from Saturday Night Live. I think I can see the actress, but you got me. I don't know.
It was Officer Gail Hernandez, played by, see, I'm telling you, it's in the water. You gotta look again. Oh, God. Maya Rudolph, yeah. Maya Rudolph from the movie Chips, the remake.
Yep. I thought I recognized his voice. Yeah, okay. All right.
I thought that would give it away, actually.
Yeah.
Because you're a big 70s,
yeah,
80s TV guy.
Yeah, but I'm not very familiar with her. But she's the one from SNL, right?
Yeah.
She's been she's been in a lot of Adam Sandler movies too. I think, hasn't she been?
I think no.
No, I think so.
I don't remember.
All right. Well, good job. You smoked me on this one. You blew me away. So hopefully, good thing it didn't count.
Can I have a round of applause?
Sure, absolutely. You can have a round of applause.
Thank you.
Oh! You wanted a real round of applause.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay.
It's time to dig deep. That only means one thing. It's time for questions from my sack.
All right, questions from my SPAT. Questions from my SAT is being sponsored by Cobbler's Corner on the corner of Arkansas and Bowen in Pantego, Texas, where you're going to find expert craftsmanship, quality work at unbeatable prices. Tell them you heard this ad and receive a 20% discount on any repair. Give them a call at 817-460-0600, where they'll save your soul and gladly die for you. All right, this is pretty... Dilly-dilly. 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 All right. So this is pretty simple. You, the audience, are going to send in questions for Sonny and I, and we're going to pull them out of my sack, and we're going to read a question. We'll actually do 3 a week, and that's how this part works. But once again, we don't have any current ones, so we're going to go back to ones that came previously, and we've already pulled them out for you to save a little time. So the first question is, if animals could talk, which one would be the rudest?
I didn't see any sack. I didn't see any sack. I didn't see you pulling anything out. I think this is a total setup myself. This is what I think. I think you're pulling the wool over the listeners' eyes.
I'm pulling the sack over their eyes?
You're pulling the sack over their heads right now, okay?
I'm a little shy to show
I'm sorry. I protest this whole segment. I'll do it because I'm under contract.
You'll do it, but I just don't want to show my sack right now.
Yeah, well, and this is what I think of that.
See, I just don't want to because...
it's a big one.
And a wrinkly one, too. All right, go ahead.
All right, so if animals could talk, who's going to be the rudest?
That's easy.
It's not tough. It's easy.
A
cat. I agree. See, we both agree. I agree. A cat. Completely. And especially one named Lucky.
Oh, no, he's psychotic.
Yeah, okay. All right, the next one is, how many chickens would it take to kill an elephant? And I know the answer.
What?
I know the answer.
No, I get that, but who the hell would ask that?
I don't know.
Made that up.
No, this came from a listener. We didn't have viewers. This was a listener back then. But yeah, this is an actual, they sent it in.
And what's the question?
How many chickens would it take to kill an elephant?
Who gives a shit?
I know the answer. 1,417.
1,417.
Yeah, 1,417.
And how did you come to this mathematical?
I'm just smart. I know everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. You doubt me?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I wouldn't.
I'm going to say one.
One.
One doped up on bath salts.
One angry rooster.
One angry,
One
messed up. Yep, rooster. Yeah.
One angry rooster. Okay.
Rangry.
Rangry? One rangry one? Okay. All right.
That was stupid.
That was stupid.
You're stupid.
All right. This one is, next question is, if you were arrested, what would your friends and family assume you had done?
Wow, we just went over this earlier. It would have to be something to do with drinking.
Something. I
let me
agree.
tell you, that could have gone down a whole lot of roads.
This one time at band camp?
Yeah. There's a few things that happened in band camp.
Oh, this stuff's delicious.
What about you?
Mine would probably be speeding. I think that would be my thing. They wouldn't be surprised if I got arrested for speeding. Not that I ever speed. Yeah. No, I don't. I never do. But if I did.
Not you.
No, not me. No. Nope.
No.
All right. So that'll do it. That was super exciting.
Yeah. Anybody out there listening, please send in something I can think about for a question.
Yeah, please. Yeah. Okay. All right. So send those in. Fountainofthought.com is where you're going to find those. And we, like I said, we would love to hear from you. All right. Normally at this time, we would also do some shout outs. And just so you know what it is.
Interested in your very own shout out? Let us know at facebook.com/Fountain of Thought, on Twitter at TalkFOT, or email us at talkfot@gmail.com. And you could be rewarded for listening.
I want to get rewarded for listening. How about you?
I always want to be rewarded.
Okay. So normally at this time, this is when we do that. But again, like I said, we're just starting up. So you want to send those in so we can kick off and you can hear your name. You do have a shout out?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that. I didn't know you got one. Oh,
Ready?
okay. Yeah.
Do you want to touch my monkey?
All right.
I'm such an adolescent.
Really? You think so?
Sonny's pet peeve
of the week.
All right. What do you got for us this week, Sonny?
Oh, my God.
What is peeving you off?
Not that it's, not as much today because of cell phones, but you still have voicemail. This used to be, back when we had machines, was even worse. It's people who don't know how to properly leave a message when you are told to by the beep. And they proceed to blah 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 and blah 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 blah. Call me back. 413-555-655. Now, of course, I didn't get the number. So what happens? I got to go all the way back to the beginning and listen to all that crap over again so I can listen carefully once again for the number. Pet peeve. Leave your name and your phone number first. Then you can blab to your heart's content. So I only have to hear your name and number when I rewind it. And that is my pet peeve of the week.
Keep it simple, stupid, right?
Keep it simple, stupid.
Keep it simple, stupid. All right. Pretty good show. What do you think? Yeah. All right. Welcome back,
I hope
everyone.
The listeners and the brand new viewers enjoyed it. And,
all right.
We'll get back in the swing of things again. We'll be able to talk without
without going. Final thoughts, Sonny.
My final thought is, any of you that are following politics right now, I have this message for you.
I want the people to know that they still have 2 out of 3 branches of the government working for them, and that ain't bad.
I hate that movie. I hate that movie. I hate that movie.
But it's so fitting the way things are going right now.
Yeah, it is. All right.
Dennis, it's been a pleasure.
It has been.
I got to get out of here. We're on the road tonight, so
okay.
I will be catching you from vacation in an undisclosed location.
All right. So everyone,
you know my problem, so I don't want to.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about it. So,
no,
yeah.
but you get it. Yeah,
I get it. Yeah,
you understand.
I understand.
You're very understanding. Yes.
I feel your pain.
Thank you.
All right, everyone. Leave your opinion or your thoughts on our listener line, and that's 413-612-8037. Reminding everyone to subscribe to our podcast via your listening preference. And don't forget to visit our website at fountainofthought.com for contests and so much more. And remember, everyone, be a fountain, not a drain.
You're a googly moogly.